Normally.
You lose face.
It sure is, partner. Yes, indeed. Getting into the first series of the day, it is going to be Virtus Pro versus Team Liquid. I mean, Theben, we know that Liquid, they're not really favored in this one, despite having really strong performances recently. They haven't been doing so hot in this tournament. Do they have a draft to maybe pull off a cheeky win here versus Virtus Pro? Yeah, and got something kind of interesting going on here at the start, because we still don't know who's going mid on Liquid, because Quakefoot doesn't have any shared tangos. Sania's gone brown boots tangos, and he's given the one tango to Tiger on the Earth Spirit, who's gone Bracer Iron Branch tango, so...
May the drow keep you safe.
You kidding me? What did you expect? I'll be creeping while
Some five-head stuff going on right now. Very confused. All right, well, let's just see how it plays out as we get into this one. I mean, it could... We've seen a Spirit Middle before. In the Chinese region, they like running it a decent amount. Yeah. Okay.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah. Oh, Insania will walk up this high ground. CDM and Save and immediately start getting those decays off, but of course Save's going to respond with a concussive shot, but that's not going to stop Insania just being able to waltz in and take this bounty rune, which secures Liquid 3 bounty runes straight off the bat. Meanwhile, Ilias actually dropping pretty low to Quakever and Boxy down here at bottom, as they had that cold snap along with the Blood Right to get a decent amount of damage onto that Witch Doctor. And it's looking like it's going to be Tiger mid. Should never have doubted yourself, sir. It's going to be Tiger laning in the middle lane on the Earth Spirits. They want that hard initiation. I mean, what does this enable for your team then? But how is the lane going to go? You know, typically we see Magnus doing very well against melee heroes, and in the early levels, you know, he's doing okay. Is there a worry that Tiger's just going to get run over at mid? Alrighty, well, we'll keep an eye on how this mid lane goes, how things develop in this middle lane. Meanwhile, up at top, we've got Insania, and we've got Mickey, the Drow, and the Undying laning into the Skywrath Mage being played by Save, and the Beastmaster being played by DM. Looking like it's going to be a pretty good lane for Mickey here. I mean, Beastmaster's not generally the best at laning into Drow, for precisely this reason, because Drow just runs after your wolves and can kill them so easily.
What did you expect? Yes, I just did that.
Yeah, pretty scary, pretty scary. Luckily DM gets it on that one, but yeah, these balls won't be lasting very long, and it looks like BP might have some troubles at top. So that's kind of good news for the side of Liquid if they can keep it that way. Meanwhile, down at bottom, we got Epileptic on the Faceless Void versus Witch Doctor being played by Ilias. They're going to be playing into Quaker and Boxy on the Bloodseeker and Invoker lane. A very interesting lane indeed, but we've already seen them use this combo once against the Witch Doctor at level 1. They managed to get a decent amount of damage off onto him with the Cold Snap and with that Blood Right. So clearly a combo to be found here between these two laning partners. Add in the Tornado and it's almost guaranteed that you're going to get some heroes in these Blood Rights. So that could be pretty useful versus Void. Maybe they'll try and set up something here on Tim later on. Quite scary. Got to make sure you do not misstep on either of these two heroes on the side of VP. They're coming into Boxy here. Boxy's going to turn around though, drop that Tornado, and he'll be absolutely fine. Two-man Tornado gets him out of that situation easily. Oh, just roll in and take the invis though. Yep, thank you very much GPK, but he's taking so much harass from this as well. GPK just does so much damage with that Empower. Sounds like a plan to me. They're expecting a pretty greedy game from him.
Invisibility.
Radiant.
It's really hard for him to stay in this lane as a melee hero. Might have to consider making these rotations a little bit earlier than planned as a 5-minute bounty spawn. Elias is going for it here, and unfortunately Tiger, he decided to stick around for that creep wave, therefore will not be able to fill up his bottle with that bounty rune.
The bounty which my matriarch would prize.
Pretty smart. Yeah. And now we see the Earth Spirit making exactly that movement in, and he's like, I'm gonna go and refill my bottle, and oh, it's not there. Pings it out in rage. Pure anger ping. Meanwhile, Rage after the top lane, they're gonna drop save on the Skywrath Mage. That is the first blood going the way of Mickey, as it looked like he just got a little bit out of position, and then those level 3 and Frost Arrows just melt away that poor old Skywrath.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Denied.
Yeah, and this build is also super annoying as well when you go for the Frost Arrows and then you max out the Frost Arrows over the multi-shot. It's just so much slow. Really, really difficult to play into. Troubling stuff for the side of VIRTUS Pros. These lanes aren't going quite their way at the moment. However, that said, this middle lane is an absolute wash. Like, GPK is going to be so farmed. He's got his power treads already. He's got himself a bottle. He's got himself a bracer. Heading towards the Blink Dagger. Just wants to... Doesn't want to go Echo Saber. Doesn't want to just try and play the efficiency game. He wants to try and play the aggressive game. It's GPK. He likes killing heroes, and that's what he wants to do this game. Two heroes TPing across, but he's already getting that skewered down to the lower ground. But Tiger with the haste rune, yeah, once it's stay on top of him, the roll is going to miss, however. GPK easily able to sidestep it. Has not got mana for RP right now, but will do maybe if he tread switches it up as they drop the magnetize once again. Rupture out onto GPK as well, just throwing the whole kitchen sink, and they will be able to bring him down. Koikba gets a kill. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Save goes down, but they trade it for Mickey at the same time. Insania still trying to bring down DM, but DM has that TP away, and despite the amount of zombies here, he will just be able to leave. Ilias, unfortunately, doesn't have a TP available. It's Stay of the Dead up here as these zombies chase down the poor old Witch Doctor. Turns around with a coconut. Insania still trying to finish the job here. Soul Rip doesn't do anything because he's got a raindrop, keeps him alive. Insania will not finish the job. The Witch Doctor gets away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Lakad mo to, Tol!
Normally.
Lakad mo to, Tol!
Normally.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Smoke up. Liquid. Maybe looking for some aggression here. We're moving in. Bo3. Smoke's going to get popped by GPK. GPK immediately just uses that skewer to get up to the high ground, not wanting to risk anything. Never want to die twice in a row, so just playing super cautiously and getting himself away from that smoke pop. Oh, in they go. It's just now a brawl here as the Beastmaster taking the brunt of the damage. The Drought tries to come forward to finish the job, but there is a Chronosphere coming down onto two. Skyrath doesn't have that ultimate, but does have a decent amount of damage to throw forward, along with a silence onto Earthsphere. But Earthsphere, he's so damn tanky, and Athletic Kid can't seem to finish the job. Mars, it might not be enough, as Athletic Kid gets ruptured up. Down to the low ground he goes, but Bo3, Mickey, Koikba, the whole team are here to finish the job. And with that kick and the rupture, they will finish the job onto Epileptic Kid. That's going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of VIRTUS Pro and a Chronosphere used. Liquid, that was very convincing from them. Oh, Ilias. Oh, Ilias. Oh, no. He thought they'd gone, so he turned around to come back on that, but unfortunately the Drow just comes forward and goes, thank you very much, and takes himself the freebie. Got a 4k gold advantage also. I mean, they got all of these bounce runes right here, so yeah, Liquid are balling out of control right now. This is getting pretty dangerous for the side of VP as they jump forward onto DM. DM in some trouble as he kicks back up onto that high ground. Doesn't have to roar for another 10 seconds though. Turning the aggression around onto Bo3. A lot of damage coming out from this Beastmaster right here as Bo3 will drop down the EMP. Beastmaster running himself away. Bo3 needs one more right click. It looks like he's not going to find it, and the Witch Doctor's just going to be able to tick him down with one right click of his own. It is the Invoker who dies instead as Tiger leaves in. Meanwhile, yep, up in the top lane, Mickey gets himself yet another kill here as they will be taking this tower with his catapult. There is no response coming out. Athletic Kid is in the neighborhood, but try and take himself a tombstone. Zania, not happy about this, not one bit. He's going to chase off that basis point. Get off my tombstone. You're not claiming that gold. And also defending the Drow from taking this tier 1 tower at top. Very nicely done.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
GPK trying to come in onto Mickey here, gets the blink forward, but gets silenced up by Mickey in the process. Oh no, the blink reveal is not what they were looking for at all. Mickey just calmly defends himself. 2 heroes rotate in, blink reveal used, and nothing gained. Oh dear.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, they needed that Skywrath ulti as well with that Chronosphere to try and make some plays, but they don't have it. And they are just waiting and waiting and waiting to try and get his ultimate up. I mean, at least they have the Death Ward, but still, not the greatest combination. The thing is, they have a lot of combos with the Skywrath as well, so it would have been really nice to have gotten this ultimate on board earlier than now, so you could use it with the Raw or the Chronosphere. But without having it, the tempo is really hurt.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Certainly not. I know. He's not even that close. Let's get has been spotted. He knows he's been spotted though. He's got that Ghost Walk on him, so he's going to try and drop in with the EMP, but the easy time walk away from Epileptic Kid gets him out to safety and will not be killed off by the side of Liquid. But they do take that tower in the middle lane. The pressure continues from Team Liquid. Yeah. Yeah, no hesitation from him just to shove his face into the enemy team. They might kill him here. He doesn't care. Oh my goodness, the skewer misses. The Raw gonna be committed. They will bring him down, but that is a Raw used. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, uh-oh, Faces Void, he's in some trouble. The carry of Team VIRTUS Pro just got baited so hard. That was beautiful from the side of Team Liquid. They see the smoke, they dangle the carrot, they say Insania dangles himself out there, you know, look all scantily clad, saying, oh boys, don't come and gank me. Meanwhile, Liquid go in for the backstab maneuver, get the enemy carry, the much bigger target, and now they continue on the aggression, looking for the Skywrath Mage. Oh, that combination is brutal with the rupture, with the kick, but unfortunately, Ilias is here. He's dropping down the Death Ward. They'll be able to kill him off. So Tiger is going to lose his life for this one. Maybe not the most worthwhile trade here. Did look fancy though, so 10 out of 10 on style points.
Swiftly now.
Yeah, that's a question mark. They love him. Alrighty, well, coming up on that 15-minute mark, it's 4 and 10 right now. Yeah, he's playing around. GPK's in the neighborhood. Still yet to really utilize his Blink RP. The VODS Pro are scared. They're very, very scared. I mean, they don't. I take it they don't want to be taking these 5-on-5 fights just yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right.
Death tax.
Limited. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Inspector Koikva's on the case. Gonna find himself a boar. It's a clue. In they go. Chronosphere's going to get dropped straight away, but he does get silenced afterwards. Ilias does have himself that Death Ward. Going to pop it onto Mickey, trying to bring down the big Drow. Do they have the damage to do so? Looks like they very well might do with the Maledict upon her. She is not surviving. RP tempted by GPK. Doesn't want to drop it onto non-worthwhile targets, though. He looks over towards Tiger. Tries to bring him down, but the Tornado actually interrupts the Faces Void's TP. He's going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Tiger is trying to run away on the sidelines here. Should be able to do so. Now GPK's in some trouble. Tiger comes sliding back in again. Looking to toy around with his Magnus, which he will do perfectly. They get the Drow, they get their target, but it costs them another 3 big heroes on the side of VODS Pro. Liquid just continuing to come out on top in these team fights.
What have we here?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Was not.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, DM. He's basically the only real split push, or at least the only real soft committal split push they have on the side of VODS Pro. He's a guy who doesn't have to show himself.
Scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
1 out of 4. Yeah. Still freeze up this little area of their jungle. But look at Liquid, like immediately they see that D-ward and they're just coming in, they're being like, right, well, if our wards aren't there, then we'll be there instead. This pro just being so choked right now, though. That is a great skewer into that tower. Insania is going to get cooked up. Meanwhile, Ilias just trying to get away from Tiger here. Tiger does do a decent amount of damage, but at the same time can't keep the chase going there. He'll show some respect and back himself away. Nikkei. Oh, Koikva comes in from the side. I don't know where he came from there, but just runs in from behind. Gets the easy kill onto DM with that Atos. It's something. He's got a blink. Yeah, Bloodright gonna give them a little bit of vision, but they can't keep the chase going onto that Magnus. He gets himself back. Oh, here we go. The first combination. Can they find it? Chronosphere is ready. It's ready. Oh, just about drops it in time. It was close, but he gets them. Mickey gets brought down. The first usage of that Chronosphere along with the Mystic Flare is onto the exact right target. They'll bring down the big carry on the side of Liquid. Virtus Pro showing a decent amount of life now.
Radiant's bottom tower.
So I have a question about player mentality, because we've heard a little bit in interviews about Liquid how, you know, this tournament for them wasn't a huge focus. You know, they said they were looking to win one event before 2021, and they did that in ESL 1 Germany. And then they're kind of like, this isn't a huge deal for them. They've got a lot of stuff going on IRL. Do you think with the announcement of the DPC though, that's going to have shifted and they're going to want to, like, you know, start taking some you know, some other titles before the DPC comes up? Right. Yeah, I think I might be misquoting a little bit by not taking that seriously, but I think they're saying, like, you know, going to relax a little bit. ESL and Germany was their main focus, but yeah, but you're definitely right. There's certainly mind games going on here beyond what we can see as the A just gets picked up from Mickey. I mean, clearly this is a Liquid squad which has been trying real hard to come up with some strategies, because Virtus Pro, they're one of the best teams of the tournament, and Liquid are doing very, very well in this game so far with a 12k gold advantage. I mean, that doesn't happen if you're not trying your best. As Epileptic Kid gets in towards the tree lines here, will stay alive on the Faceless Void. Kind of fine though.
You look too noisy to live.
They're invading though. Spirit on the front lines with that Blade Mail. Not a target they particularly want to go on, but they do now just about have that Chronosphere available along with a Mystic Flare, but it's pretty scary to go for this one. Meanwhile, they find the Witch Doctor on the sidelines. It's a much easier kill for Liquid to scoop up, and they'll do exactly that as Ilias gets his cheddar grated by Mr. Tiger once more. And now the pressure comes out to the bottom lane. The rest of Liquid though, they're moving up to top. I love this from them. The pressure that this team is putting on right now. It's insane. Like, every time they just kind of zigzagging from the top side of the map to the bottom side of the map to the top side of the map, like really trying to predict preemptively where Virtus Pro are going to want to be farming and existing. It's really nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you get into some real mind games.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Of course, looks very awkward if you don't get it right and you end up walking into a bunch of heroes because you expected them to be on the other side of the map when they hadn't actually moved at all. Yeah, it's very complicated. Sees Ilias, Bo3, so much damage coming out from him and the Drow. Not quite enough to finish the job though. He's keeping himself alive for now. Tiger's gonna come rolling in and say, don't worry boys, I'm here. We'll take him down together. The right clicks will come through and Bo3 will finish the job. Meanwhile, Mystic Flare coming down as they've got this Bloodseeker locked down pretty hard right now. They're going to drop the Chronosphere and also the RP's been thrown out here, but in comes Bo3 with the disarm. Bloodseeker's going to get ruptured up here as well. Has that BKB and just has to use it to TP away. Oh my goodness, this is a bit of a mess for the side of VIRTUS Pro. They dropped both their Chronosphere and their Reverse Polarity and the Mystic Flare, all in an attempt to try and bring down Koikver, and he was just like, meh, I'm good guys, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. They don't finish the job. They lose 2 heroes. They force out the BKB on the closest point. I mean, this game is looking like it's going to be either a very, very long game for VIRTUS Pro to turn around, or they might just be tapping out sometime soon.
So much blood. So much blood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that is a extremely aggressive blink as he just blinks past the barracks onto the supports. My goodness, they didn't see that coming. Mickey just has all the confidence in the world right now.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Jesus, blood rage, alacrity. Look at Drow go. Yeah, that's not where you want to be.
Radiant's bottom has fallen.
1,100 damage dealt by the Drow to that Skyra over 3 seconds. Yeah, these
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
They weren't ready. Nice skewer back though. Can they bring down Koikver is a question. The silence and the disarm down onto the both of them. They will finish the job onto Koikver, however, but now they have to fight up in the front lines. And Epinetic just losing his life. He is gone. The Drow in the back line just doing whatever the hell she wants, and she's going to look on for DM now as well. The barrage of arrows continues. Ilias, DM, both dead as GPK tries to go in for the skewer, but Mickey's already blinked forward to Madman. And it turns around. Man fighting into this Magnus, and Magnus, he's not going to make it. Mickey gets the ultra kill, turning around, looking for more. There's nothing to stop the Drow Ranger right now. She's looking for a rampage for herself. Can she find it? Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh, skewer back into the fountain. She needs some help right now. Where is the team? Mika actually says get back on the void chat wheel, and the blink out of the fountain gives Mika the space to get out of danger for now. The tide of BP, they are trying to chase this one, but they don't want to take a step too far as they know how dangerous they could be. But a 2-man RP from GPK, but he misses the skewer backwards. Or he was just trying to get himself away. I'm not too sure if Bo3 brings down Save on the sidelines here. Mika is back with the right clicks, bringing down Ilias, bringing down GPK. He can do nothing but die to the Drow. And this might just be it. This might be the GG's. BP, they might hold on to one more. They've got a Chronosphere. They're going to throw it down onto that Drow, try and bring her down. Do they have the damage, though? That is a question. They throw down everything onto this Drow Ranger. She pops that man to turn it around onto Epileptic. Does he have the damage? A time walk through. He will kill Mickey. Probably going down himself here in trade, though. Now DM throws down the shout onto Insaney, but a roll forwards from Tiger. Gets onto the Beastmaster. DM being controlled up, but it doesn't matter. There's your GG's coming out from the side of VIRTUS Pro. They're out of heroes, they're out of lives, and they're out of morale as they're going to drop game number 1 as Liquid smash them into the ground. 26 minutes even. This was a walkover from Team Liquid.